Over the weekend, Nashville-based influencer RJ Ellison stirred up a bit of drama on social media, taking aim at social media star Gia Duddy. Ellison posted a photo of several Titans players, Jeffrey Simmons, Tavondre Sweat, and Arden Key, out at a Nashville bar, having a good time. But it was Ellison's claim that caught people's attention. She said she had spotted Duddy at the same bar, though she wasn't in the photo. The post quickly spread across the platform X, with the account ML Football, which has a following of over 340,000, helping the story gain traction. Despite being out of the public eye for a while, Duddy, who hadn't posted on the site in 3 years, didn't stay silent for long. She fired back at Ellison's claims, calling out the false journalism and making it clear that she wasn't in the picture or even near the players. "Journalism is literally dead," Gia tweeted in frustration, making her feelings about the situation clear. She continued, "I'm not even in this photo or with them. Y'all just love a story. Embarrassing." Despite Duddy's direct response, Ellison stood by her story, writing in a reply, "She wasn't in the picture, but I saw her there." Duddy and Titans quarterback Will Levis had a well-publicized relationship, dating for around 3 years after meeting at Penn State in early 2021. However, the couple split in September 2023, just a few months after Levis was drafted by the Titans. The breakup added fuel to the media fire surrounding their personal lives, and this latest drama only kept the spotlight on Duddy. Gia, of course, is no stranger to the public eye. At the NFL draft, she stole hearts with a jaw-dropping outfit and went viral when fans claimed she had asked to go pee during the event, which added a memorable moment to the draft's atmosphere. Fast forward to last month, and she offered some advice to the wives and girlfriends, WAGs, of NFL players ahead of the 2025 draft. Speaking candidly on TikTok, Gia shared, "I feel like I've never really talked about the draft, and I don't really like talking about it, just because it genuinely wasn't about me." Duddy's tone shifted as she continued, "So I just never felt the need to speak on it. Genuinely so excited for all of you athletes. I know I have some friends in it this year, and for those who are attending, beware of your resting BD face." Her message was lighthearted, but with an underlying reminder of the pressures that come with being in the public eye, especially when all eyes are on the athletes and their significant other. Her words carried weight, but it was clear that despite the drama surrounding her, Gia Duddy remained focused on her own path, continuing to support those around and offer genuine advice rather than getting wrapped up in the gossip. Whether or not she attends more events this season or steers clear of the spotlight, one thing is certain: Gia knows how to navigate the chaos that comes with being in the NFL, even when the stories swirling around her aren't always true. The social media exchange between Gia Duddy and RJ Ellison had a ripple effect across various platforms, sparking a heated discussion about the way personal lives of athletes and their significant others are often scrutinized. In a world where every moment is shared and dissected online, it's easy to forget that these individuals are more than just their relationships or their proximity fame. Gia's response reflected a growing frustration with how stories are fabricated for clicks, often without a care for accuracy or the impact on those involved. By publicly challenging Ellison's claims, Gia not only defended herself but also made a statement about how narratives are shaped in the digital age. For many followers of the NFL and its players, it's clear that Gia's personal life, particularly her past relationship with Will Levis, has garnered as much attention as her public persona. But as much as fans and media outlets might try to piece together her life, Gia has consistently shown she won't be easily defined by others' narratives. Her approach to handling the drama, whether it's responding to false claims or offering playful advice to other WAGs, showcases a level of self-assuredness that has made her stand out not only for her beauty and style, but for her authenticity. What's particularly telling about this incident is how it highlights the ongoing issue of privacy in the digital age. Celebrities and influencers are constantly walking a fine line between their public and private lives, but with platforms like X and TikTok, that line often becomes blurred. For someone like Gia, who's had her share of viral moments, the desire for personal privacy can be at odds with the public's insatiable appetite for new content. The situation with Ellison shows just how quickly the story can spiral. One seemingly innocent claim about a night out can snowball into a larger narrative that drags in a multitude of voices, opinions, and personal stakes. As the debate about privacy and the boundaries of social media continues to evolve, it's important to consider the responsibility that comes with sharing or commenting on someone else's life. While platforms like X thrive on engagement and controversy, there's a fine line between sharing information and spreading misinformation. Gia's quick reaction to Ellison's accusations is a reminder that public figures, whether in sports, entertainment, or social media, are still entitled to their privacy. messy. In this case, her response not only corrected the record, but also pointed out the flaws in the way the story was being told, ultimately shifting the focus back to her own voice. The drama surrounding Gia Duddy, however, doesn't just end with this exchange. It's likely that the constant scrutiny of her life, including her past relationship with Levis and her current role as an influencer, will continue to fuel publicist. But instead of letting the noise dictate her actions, Gia has consistently shown that she's in control of her narrative. Whether it's sharing lighthearted advice or shutting down false claims, she remains a figure who understands the power of her own voice in the ever-evolving landscape of celebrity. And as the NFL draft and the seasons to come unfold, it seems clear that Gia will continue to carve her own path, both in the public eye and away from it.